All right, this is Chris, and we're here at Next Video, and we're talking to Richard, and he is going to explain some of his new lenses from Zeiss. And go.
Good. So we're here at the Next Video show, and I've got a couple showcases in front of me that shows our solutions for entry-level video cameras that would include DSLRs as well as cameras from Canon, the C100, 300, 500, the Sony F5s, F55s, FS700s, cameras of that nature. And I have a couple examples what I can show you in front. So we make a line of manual focus SLR lenses that were designed for still photography. And what makes these lenses great for video is the long focus rotations. So this is a 85mm f1.4. It's got a nice long throw. On a full-frame camera, it's a classic focal length for portraits. So it's nice for interviews, nice head and shoulder shots. You have hard stops at the infinity and close focus, so you always know where your infinity mark is. And this gives you a lot more focus control than trying to use a autofocus lens for video. So if you want to control your focus to be able to pull or follow focus, this is a great solution. What we did a couple years ago is we took the optics out of this lens series and we cinemized them and put them into a cinema style barrel. So this is an 85mm CP2. It's got an aperture of T1.5, and this happens to have the EF mount. So this is going to give a customer a true cine quality and cine control of both focus as well as aperture.
So you can put like follow focuses and
exactly.
all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. So it's geared for follow focus already. So standard gear pitch. And all of the CP2 lenses, the gearing is all in the same position, just like any cine prime lens. It's going to give you a 300-degree rotation. I've got calibrated focus scales that I can read from either side of the lens, as well as an aperture that is a 14 blade and a continuous iris that allows you to pull iris as you're filming.
14 blades?
14 blades. So it's nice and round out of focus there. I'm going to pull it off. Actually, be able to look through it. I'll open and close the iris.
Right there, yeah. Oh, nice.
So a nice round shape. Your out of focus highlights take on a very kind of nice organic look. They don't take on the shape of your aperture blades. Now the great thing with our compact primes is that these lens mounts are interchangeable. That means that the user can upgrade the mount as their cameras change and that the lenses don't become obsolete. So I have an EF mount on here. I can actually take this mount off using a torque wrench that we provide. And I can replace this mount, for instance, with a PL mount. So this is not an adapter, this is actually a mount. And I'm going to replace this mount, I'm going to put the PL mount, and then allows me to use the lens on any PL mount camera, which is great. I can also pull that mount off and put on an E mount. And because they cover a full frame, I could use them on this new Sony A7 series, A7, A7R, or the A7S. So I have an E mount on here. Covers a full frame, that's on like so, and now I've got a cine style lens I could use on a nice small compact camera.
Does that like give you all the metadata?
No. So in this case there is no electronic communication between the lens and the camera body.
Okay.
We can't have that if you have an interchangeable mount. There's no way to include the CPU in there.
I understand.
So again, with these large sensors you have very shallow depth of field. Nice long focus rotation makes sure that your image stays in control and in focus, which is quite good. So your other mount options include Micro Four Third for like the pocket cinema camera, E mount, which you have here, Nikon F mount, PL, and the Canon EF mount. And again, user interchangeable. We move on to our zooms. So Zeiss now has a line of 3 zooms. I have 2 of them here. The ultra-wide 15 to 30 will start shipping at the end of this year. Like the compact primes, these lenses cover a full-frame 24 by 36 sensor size. They're the only zooms in the world that cover the large sensor, and they're a true cine-style zoom, meaning they're parfocals and not varifocal zooms, meaning that there's no focus shift through the zoom range. I can rack the zoom out, do my critical focus, back the zoom out to shoot, and my focus doesn't drift. So this is the 28 to 80, this is the long 70 to 200. Both cover a 24 by 36 sensor. And like the compact primes, the mounts are interchangeable. And you have the choice of the same 5 mount options. In this case, I've got the PL mounts on. I can put the EF, the Nikon F mounts, the E mount for the Sony cameras, or the Micro Four Thirds as well.
Okay.
So these are priced at $19,900 each, 15 to 30s at $23,900, and our compact primes run in price from about $4,000 to $5,700. They're available in sets. You can build your own lens sets from 3 to 7 lenses, and there's additional discounts you can get as the number of lenses you purchase goes up. Give you an idea what the cross section of our CP2s look like. They're in, of the 14 lenses, 10 of them have the same barrel dimensions, meaning that they have 114 millimeter fronts and they're 80 millimeters deep. And your gearing for iris and focus are all in the same position. So once they're set up on a matte box, it's very easy to swap lenses in and out. Small, lightweight. We call them compact primes for a reason, because they are fairly small and lightweight. And they make a really nice companion for filmmakers who are using cameras like this, up to and including Alexas, Amiras, and whatnot. So very versatile lens. And with the change in camera technology constantly shifting over the last couple of years, your lenses really become a safe investment. Especially lenses as versatile as the Zeiss compact primes and compact zooms. Mm-hmm. As your cameras change, you just swap the mounts out and your lenses are good to go.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah. Zeiss has been around for a long time. You guys have been doing pretty good.
Yeah, the company's been around since 1846.
Mm-hmm.
They've been making camera lenses since the 1890s. We've had a long and successful relationship with ARRI, making motion picture lenses since the 1930s. Mm-hmm. So it's a very stable, well-respected company, and they really understand how light goes through glass.
Yeah. All right, how's the show been going for you?
Show's good. We've met with some very interesting people, and for us, we attend a show like this to educate our customers, let them know what we're up to, and get feedback about what's going on in the marketplace. So we're happy to be here.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Rich.
You're welcome. Thank you.
See you next time.